Okay, this thing on. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear me? Oh. Maybe you can hear me now. I got this cool looking vest on from Tesla. I don't know how to put the mic. I'm gonna put the mic on a. Oi. What's up, guys? So we're in a hotel. Y'all see it? Hotel vibes. Man, I got so much hate comments on my last post. I don't know why. A lot more than usual. Saying, why are you in a hotel? I thought you were gonna do car living. Hey man, I'm gonna do me, and then that's what we gonna do. We're just gonna stay in a hotel because the shout out to Shell and Mary, they had sent each $200 on the super chat last week, and I just can't thank y'all enough. So thank you guys for sending the $200. Helped me stay in a hotel, and yeah, it's just different from actually staying in a car. And I've lived in a car for about like 3 months, so it's very different. Let's see. Let's get in the comments here. Kef, you make me want to quit my job and live my Tesla too. Oh my gosh. Hey, definitely like look into it first. Do your research, assess your finances, right, and then make the plunge. Right, don't just hop into it not knowing what you're doing. Kind of hard for a family of 4. Yeah, it works better if you're single. No kids, no girlfriend, wife, all that. Yeah. Fox Woods in the house. No one cares about hacking you. Hey man, there would be some people. If you all heard the recent news, there was like 6 billion people got their credit like hacked or something like that. It was a recent thing that just happened, a recent event. So go and check your credit. You probably want to, yeah, because there's hackers out there, man. There's people trying to hack and stuff. GSR Rahimi says, what up? What's good? Pauline says, watch your latest video. It was awesome and inspiring. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It was 14 hours of editing just straight. I put the window covers on. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 a.m. And then I was like, I need to get this video out, but I need to make it like really good looking. So I had pretty much locked myself in my car, put the window covers on, and then put the front shade window on. So basically the whole car was just covered in window covers. And it was, yeah, keep in mind like 9 or 10 a.m. And I was like, you know what? We're just going to edit all day today. And I had spent 14 hours in the car just straight editing. Like 6 hours went by and I was like, damn, I didn't eat. But I was like, this is hella fun. This is what I love to do, creating video and all that. So thank you, Pauline. Pomeroon, are you alone? Yes, I am alone in the room. And yeah. Tim says it's going to be fun to follow your adventures. Thank you, Tim. Yeah. Paul says, get a hot meal. Oh, we got God's gift for the $4.99 super chat. Aspire Meal Prep. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Aspire Meal Preps. It was a pleasure working in the same industry as you. God bless. Let's start the super chat train. Thank you. Oh, my God. We got Dang Do with the $5. Hey, the super chat train is coming. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the support and the love from you guys. It means a lot, for real, from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you. What is this? Yeah, get a hot meal. I have actually a fridge in here, so I was able to put like my meal preps in there and stuff. So I still meal prep on the road, and I still, commit to like bodybuilding stuff and just the lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, right? It's not just like a one-time thing, right? DSP says, you spending one day at each park? I spent about 3 days. So Zion, I was there for like 3 days, and then Bryce, I was here for 2 nights, and then I'm gonna be headed to Arches tomorrow maybe. So um, I could have spent a whole week at Zion, but something about me wants to like just get to the next one and then experience that. Yeah. Winter Rose, the loyal subscriber. You're always commenting on the stuff. Thank you. Um, says, yes, I finally got notifications. Congratulations on all your travels. Thank you. Uh, Nunez says, have you met Elon? I have seen him at the factory, and he's kind of tall. He's wearing like snakeskin boots when he was in, yeah. Anyways, Which Rose says, your editing skills are amazing. I hope you get a side gig with your epicness. Ooh. Yeah, so I want to go on like Fiverr and get some editing jobs or editing gigs, and possibly show them like my video, and then hopefully they God's gift with the $1.99 super chat. Let's go. Watching the videos is like watching a Netflix. That's the feeling that I want to give out. I want to give out like the entertainment kind of vibe, like, just overall, like you're watching a story develop, right? Everybody wants to watch a story develop, and the good thing about stories is that they have a character that goes into the unknown, right? And after they go into the unknown, they find out they get these challenges that they wanted to get to from point A to point B, but there's so much crap that happens in between that you don't want to happen. And then like basically the character he or she grows through those challenges that they wanted to get something, but then this happened or this happened, and then they went over that hurdle, that obstacle, and then they became a better person after those challenges. And the good thing about stories is that after those challenges, yeah, you see the character, they learned and they're a new entire person, like a full circle. And then when they come back after that hero's journey, they feel like they have learned a lot and they're a different person, different perspective. And that's what I wanted to portray with like kind of my story is like, I got laid off, and then now it's like, okay, I'm going to go through these challenges, these hoops of, trying to become financially independent in a few years. But, it's going to take a lot of those struggles, and it's going to take a lot of those getting over the hump, right? God's gift for the $4.99 super chat. Hey, sending a lot of super chats. Thanks, God's gift. Man, appreciate the support and the love. Bro, you're not alone, and you should interview the other people visiting. Watch you find a girlfriend on the road, and you should do a Hinge series. I mean, the thing with Hinge is like, it's only local, so like I can't really super chat wave David Jimenez. Let's go. Man, y'all getting the fight. Oh, Shell with the $10. Hey, Shell, thank you for supporting by sending the $200 last time. And so, they made this hotel stay possible, Shell. So thank you again. I can't thank you enough. So she says, hey, Nico, remember, haters going to hate. You do what you do. Stay true to yourself. Never let what somebody says distract you from your goal. Be unique, be different, and shine in your own way. Thank you. Oh, man, that means a lot. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of hate comments, your different direction of your YouTube videos. And then, it's like, hey, man, if y'all don't want to watch, you can unsubscribe. It's fine. It's like, it stings sometimes to hear that, but like, hey, man, I'm just doing me, the travel stuff. My Instagram name is travelwith.nico. So, I've always been loving travel and stuff. Pemaroon says, this is good for your mental health. It is. Mario, how do you handle bullies? You don't. You just ignore them. Oh, so I had this one story talking about bullies. I was at the national park, and then there was a semi park ranger or something like it was a tour guide guy. And I had went over the fence, not the fence, the rope. There's a rope, right? A rope symbolizes, hey, don't jump over this. It's protected land. It's gonna protect the vegetation. I get it, right? It's to protect the land. I get it. but I went over the rope to go get some water, and then there's this loud, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like super obnoxiously loud. "Why are you going over the rope? You're not supposed to go over the rope." I'm like, okay, you don't have to yell it that loud. Like, and he was yelling it like, I kid you not, like 3 times. Like, imagine someone saying it 3 times. It's like, dude, I get it. I'm not supposed to jump over the rope. But in my mind, I'm like, I just said nothing and it just walked away. So that's what I how I deal with bullies is just you just don't deal with them. You just stare at them and you nod and you turn away. Because I think people are projecting their insecurities on you when they're hating or they're being a bully or something like that. And like for him to be very obnoxious like that is like not my worth of responding. Right. And I was like, dude, I get it. It's protected land, but you ain't got to say it like 3 times hella loud. Anyways, um, that's how I deal with bullies. Um, I don't let them get to my head. Um, Pauline says, "Is it difficult to meal prep on the road?" Yes, it is. So my main staple is like ground beef right now, and pre-cooked chicken, and also frozen vegetables. So with the ground beef, it's very easy to put in a pot. I have a burner from Coleman, and what I do is I put the ground beef. It's about 2 pounds inside the pot, and then it boils, and it takes about like 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes on a slow uh, boil. And what it does is it just cooks the whole ground beef. I mash it up, and then it cooks. And then my process is to let it cool down, and then I put it in the Tupperware container at the glass, and then I let that cool down. While it's cooling down, I go wash my dish by using my Dometic water dispenser, and then I heat up that water on the Coleman burner with some soap, so you get all the oil kind of like removed, and you spin it, and then you take a sponge, and then you kind of just wipe around it, and you take the soapy water out, and then you put regular water inside, and so there you go. And then I put my ground beef inside my Tesla fridge, which sits in the sub trunk in the back. Yeah. I'm here for Shell's quotes, God's gift. Yeah, me too. Everybody, everybody clap it up for Shell, man. She got the best quotes out here, man. Even better than me, man. Like I think we match on the same vibe of quotes, which is pretty cool. Yeah. DSP says buy the dip on Nvidia. I haven't been paying attention, to be honest. Yeah. Donnie says, I travel a lot too. I tell people enjoy life. Yes, of course. You only get one life. And you want to know how risky life is? You don't get out alive. Nunez says, are you going to Vancouver? Whew. I always wanted to visit up north, but I know that it's going to get like snowy soon. So probably next year. Yeah. Um, Probably not a good idea to go up north in the winter, but it's about to be fall, and I think my plans are headed to go to Colorado, and we shall see. It's just a maybe plan right now. Um, yeah. Okay. So I wanted to go over um, some topics. We're gonna go over some topics today. We got about 107 people in this thing. Super exciting. So let's get into it, guys. So we are going to go over Tesla charging challenges. As you guys have seen, why is the thumb thing up? As you guys have seen, the charging situation was really, really bad. So the second thing we go over is how the Teraglide bed is actually really going. Is it good? Is it not? 3 is going to be the experience using Starlink, which I'm actually hooked up to right now. And the last thing is what it's like to car camp for free at the national parks. And also, I have not paid for supercharging or charging in general for an entire week. So we'll hop into that too as well. So Kev says, "Did you notice more money from ladies after the shirt came off?" Yeah, it's kind of true, huh? I mean, it's not. I don't know. I don't think it's the reason, but it's just so happened to be. Anyways, okay. Tesla charging challenges. The challenge that I had when charging the car, you guys have seen that it was really bad. Like I was going to charge point and I tried my phone that has the charge point app, and you put your phone to it, and then it's supposed to click and open the charge point charger. So that one didn't work. So I had to go around and find a free charger. So I used the PlugShare app, and the PlugShare app shows you free charging across the whole United States. It has a whole map. There's a toggle button that you press, and it says free. And I thought in my mind you had to pay for charging all the time. So I haven't paid for charging for a whole week. That's crazy. Like usually it takes me $20 every supercharge, but like if you're staying overnight somewhere, plug the thing in, and then it's free. So it's pretty crazy. If you do have a Tesla, I highly suggest you use PlugShare app. You save yourself a lot of money. It's not even like a sponsored thing or nothing, but it's just like, dude, these things are free. Take advantage of it, man. Um, anyways, the charging challenges also, one of them was a free charging in the PlugShare app, but I went to the free charging and it didn't work. So that's the caveat that you get with a free, right? There's always like a cost to a free, right? It's not actually free, but you're spending your time about 6 hours or 5 hours to charge. That takes time. Also, understanding that it may not work, that's also a charge for your mind, right? Like I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to head there anyway. So you always have to have a backup plan, like a supercharger nearby. God's gift says plans on when it rains when it's super loud on the roof. Yeah, I haven't met the winter yet, so we're gonna see. Middle class says expensive hotel. No, it's like a mid tier hotel. It's not terrible. It's pretty nice. Um, yeah, I'll give the location like after I'm done staying here because you know you don't want to give out locations, right? Is there a bathtub? What are they live in the bathtub? Like, what's up? God's gift. You're funny, man. Go. Jaja says, go unwind in the Philippines. Ooh, that sounds fun. Raichu says, any chance you can sleep two in your car? Oof, I don't know. Mary Anaya, hey, you're in the building. What's up? Hi, Nico. Glad to hear you stayed 2 nights in the hotel. Thanks for always sharing your adventures. Oof. Appreciate you. So Mary Anaya, shout out to Mary. She had sent the $200 last week, including also Shell as well. So thank you, Mary Anaya and Shell again for supporting the vibe and helping pay for the hotel stay tonight. Sherilyn says Bryce Canyon's beautiful. Enjoy the lovely views. Yeah, it's the sunsets are amazing here. They're endless. Oh man, their like golden hour is like it's so unreal. Yeah. Theo says, "Hey, Nico, could you see yourself living in California or somewhere else?" Um, my experience with leaving California, it's way cheaper in other states. So let me tell you guys, groceries in like Utah, it was $50 for a lot of things. And I was like, really? Like chips were $1.50 for the Pringles thing. I was like, what? Like those things are like 327 or 350 over in California. I was like, huh. And like I got like meat and like cheese and all that. And I was like, it adds up to like $50, but I got a lot of things. That's weird. Anyways, yeah. So the Tesla charging challenges, yes, they are free with the PlugShare app. So I'll plug it here. plug share app for free charging. So if you guys want to download it, go ahead. I'm not sponsored by them, but you know, it helped me out, so it'll help you guys out if you guys have a electric vehicle. Second topic, how the Teraglide bed setup is going. So if you guys want the Teraglide bed, it's teraglide.com. Use code Nico7 to get 7% off. So Teraglide is a company from New Zealand, and they create bed platforms for the Tesla Model Y or S. And you could put the whole bed in basically the car, and it stays flat, like entirely flat. So they figured it out. It's custom made for the Tesla. Like the right side is uneven on purpose, and the left side is stable. And it's uneven for a reason. Well, it's uneven underneath because it has to account for the platform, because the seats go down like this. And so they built the bed so that way it goes with the curvature, so that way the entire platform on the top is flat. So what I mean by that is, like, when you're sleeping on the bed platform, it's entirely flat. So your head's not falling into any cracks, and it's insane. The only caveat I have is the head height on it is kind of small. Well, actually, no, the head height's fine. It's just when your legs are near the how do you say this? The headliner. Your legs hit the headliner, and you can't really curve your knees. But I like the fact that it's flat, and that way you're not sinking, or because my back was really hurting last time when I didn't have a platform, and it was really bad because it was really curvy, and I couldn't. It sucked. Yeah. Palm says it's cheap because you're in bum f nowhere. Huh? Okay. Jimmy says, "Yo, Nico, what's up, man?" God's gift says, "Any good foods you eat at a restaurant yet?" No, I actively avoid restaurants because I want to save money. Yeah. I meal prep all the time, every day, all day. Yeah. Groceries are cheaper out there. Sherilyn says that. We also stocked up on our trip between Zion and Bryce. Got so much for a lot less here in California. Yes, I know, right? This is crazy. Yeah, I went to Zion and Bryce, which is Bryce from here right now. And yeah, I went to the Walmart, and the Walmart was so cheap. I was like, what? $50? Kidding me. Winter Rose says, "Are you keeping a map of your Tesla charging?" Mental map. They're all on the PlugShare app, so yeah. But I probably should keep track of it, so that way, I don't know, maybe one day I have a travel guide or something. Okay, so the third thing we're gonna go over is experience using Starlink, and Starlink is $299 for the standard Starlink, not the mini. It used to be $600, but they cut the price in half because the mini came out. And when the mini came out, it was like, hey, we're going to cut this thing in half, because why would we sell it for more, right? So when I saw that, I was like, wow, okay, $299. And then it's $150 a month for unlimited data. So you could hop on the internet and use as much data as you want, upload a YouTube video, which I did, edit, and also your transitions and all that with my CapCut. That's what I use for editing. You need Wi-Fi in order to add your transitions and your film and all that. So Mary Anaya with the $50. Let's go. Oh man, thank you again. Wow, $50. Nico, your photos are truly breathtaking. Can't wait to see where you go next. Oh man, it's gonna be Arches next. So yeah. Oh man, thank you, Mary, again. I appreciate it. Thank you. Where was I going with this? where was I going with this? Oh, Starlink. So it's 150 a month, unlimited data. You could upload anything, um, as many times as you want, wherever, whenever, as long as you have a clear view of the sky, you're good. You can't block anything from the Starlink. So if you're trying to put your Starlink somewhere like inside, you can't do that. You got to put it outside where it's a clear view of the sky. When you set it up first, you got to take your phone and orbit it around, and then it'll take a 360 view of your obstructions or anything like that, like trees. And that depends on the signal because the Starlink hooks up to the LEO, which is the low Earth orbit satellites, and it hooks up to that. Once it hooks up, boom, you have internet anywhere, anytime. Boom. Damn, I should be a sponsor for them. Man, it's actually a Tesla company too, Starlink, SpaceX, and all that. So, anyways, I really like Tesla and Starlink and SpaceX and all those things. So I'm a huge fan. And 150 a month, unlimited data, it's worth it because when I upload my YouTube videos, I can be anywhere, anytime, just shoot the thing up. It does need to plug into an external battery pack, so you need an EcoFlow, or you need like a Jackery, or you need something to power it. It does take on my battery 20% for 1 hour, so 100% my external battery pack, which is the EcoFlow. It will run for 5 hours on a full charge. So Starlink will just run for 5 hours. It's pretty cool, if you tell me. You're not trying to go into cafes and all that and trying to hook up to the Wi-Fi and worry about your data getting breached and all that, because people can hack into all your stuff if you're on the public Wi-Fi. So I'm always scared about that. So it gives you peace of mind. Jay says, "Is your Tesla paid off? Can somebody tell Jay if it's paid off or not?" I think some of the loyal subscribers would know if it's paid off or not. So if y'all want to reply, I want to see. Okay, we got a few people. We got Dorothy saying it's paid. People's Mayors is yo. Abigail says yes, car is paid. Hey, Karina, what's up? Yep, the car's paid for. It's been paid for about like a month or two. So Kev says, of course it's paid off. Let's go. Because we're trying to save money out here. We ain't trying to go broke. We are debt free. We don't have a house payment, no car payment, no utilities, no gas, water, garbage, any of that. So your boy's living the debt free lifestyle, and any money that I get in, I'm trying to save it and invest it. And so I'm all about saving money and meal prepping. You're not going to restaurants, things like that. Is like it all adds up. All these things add up. These little tiny things add up to a big amount at the end, right? So it's like these. I read this book called Atomic Habits, and I said this before in one of my lives, but I'll say it again. But it's like trying to go from point A to point B, and from California to New York, you want to go in a straight line. But if you're 1 degree off, you're gonna end up in Canada, right? So that's like your expenditures, right? Like I'm spending money here, I'm spending money there, I'm spending money over here. It's like these 1% little things add up to the big result at the end. And you're gonna end up thinking like, damn, where did all my money go? But it's those little small like restaurants, getting food from expensive, grocery chain, right? Like Safeway is dramatically expensive, or like Save Mart. I don't know why Save Mart is super expensive in California, but like it's just insane. You got to really watch what you spend. So that's what I'm talking about. Atomic Habits is like these 1% things. You get better every single day, right? Nunez says, "Are you Filipino?" I am. Mr. Adegunwa. Hell yes, paid off. He is the man with the master plan. I love it. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna go on the last topic right here. What's it like to car camp for free at national parks? So your boy found the hack, found the system, how to camp for free at national parks. In Zion National Park, I had I found a hotel that had a big empty lot. I was circling the block the whole time. We're trying to find free parking. I could not find it for the life of me, and I was trying my best to find one without paid parking permits. So at each hotel, I hopped out my car, I went over and tried to see if it's like a parking permit. And so each one that I stopped by in Zion, it was parking permit after parking permit. I like, dude, can your boy just stay overnight somewhere like for free? So I found a free charging station. So that was good. And it was about 20 minutes away from Zion. Second, I had found a empty lot hotel after multiple times of trying to find free parking. And what happened was I stayed there. There's a bathroom there, so I could go in and out. And then, you know, stayed there for free. And it was awesome. So I got free charging and I got free overnight stay, basically. So I didn't pay for anything in Bryce Canyon. I was like looking at my budget. I was like, dude, I didn't spend a dime for 2 days for a full day. And I was like, what the heck? Usually I spend on like food or charging or stuff like that. So I'm trying to find all the hacks that I can. That way, yeah. XACOK says scared of keeping the car once the battery warranty ends. Ooh, it's a good. I would just replace the damn battery. The car's paid off, so it's not like I'm dealing with a $600 car payment. I would just go and get a battery replacement since the whole thing's paid off. I ain't got to worry about making it to the next month, right? So if I got to pay a new battery, then I shall do that. But it would suck though to get a new battery because all about saving, right? Caleb says, any major cities are you visiting? Ooh. I'm thinking about Colorado. And I'm also thinking about visiting the majority of the national parks. That's like my plan. As for the major cities, I don't know yet. As I said in the video, I know where I'm going, which is Arches, and then possibly Colorado or possibly Wyoming. But at the same time, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's like, I don't know. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm just winging it half the time. So, hey, Dad, you're in the Manuel Murillo. Tell the community how you would go about traveling overseas. Ooh. How would you go about traveling overseas? I mean, Indonesia, and then that was pretty good. I would probably do hostels next time around to make it even cheaper, because the hotels were like $60 a night, $50 a night, and hostels are actually like $20, $15 in overseas, and you get to meet a lot of new people and stuff. So I might try hostels if I were to go overseas again. I was really thinking about that the past few days. Yeah. There's Skater88 says, Nico, there's 147 viewers. No, now it's 153. That's crazy. That's insane. Oh my god. El Grumpy. It's a good name. It says great personality, nice young man. Thank you. Um, Aspire Meal Preps is in the house. How do you get over being lonely at times? What do you do? Call your family. Yes, I actually do call my family. I was feeling a little bit down last 2 days ago, and dude, it's like hiking and stuff. It's cool and all, but like I don't know if like you guys understand like the loneliness part too as well. Um, but if you ever go on a hike and you don't listen to music and you just have the sounds of nature, it gets very lonely. And I think I needed music in order for me to like get my mind off of being lonely, and it helped a lot. Um, and I don't know why I just didn't listen to music while hiking. I just tuned it out for a whole like 3 days, and yeah. So now I'm listening to more music and stuff. So yeah, I really like music that I listen to on Spotify and stuff. So yeah, but it is lonely out here. When I was hiking and stuff, like alone, um, all you hear is like the gravel crunching underneath your feet, the birds, people talking. I started to notice things a lot more when I was hiking and stuff, and just getting more present with my surroundings and stuff. It was pretty fun, but there was a lot of moments where I'm just like, damn, this is like so quiet, and I haven't had an experience like that for an entire week. Yeah, so yeah, I think my next video might be about loneliness because yeah, it is yeah, it is very lonely out here. I'm trying to meet like other people in possibly like arches in Moab or something like that. I might go like hunting on like Facebook and stuff and trying to find out if I can hang out with a few van life people, or I don't know. One thing is you got some crazies out there. So, you got to watch out for that too as well. And then and also being single and stuff too. Yeah, being single and stuff for so long and all that is like I don't know if like some people on this channel are single because like a lot of people I talk to in my age range, they already have like girlfriend or wife and stuff. So it's kind of like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are like in a relationship or something, and it's like, ugh, yeah. Anyways, off topic. Um, yeah, it's the dust. It's not a ghost. It's dust. Um, who says that? Vampire Sugar Poppy. Well, maybe that's why the name speaks to creepy stuff. Sorry, sorry, man. Um, the People's Mayor says, "Have you ever almost?" I like that name, People's Mayor. Have you ever almost got towed while you're sleeping in your car? No, not yet. Don't jinx it, man. You gotta knock on the wood, man. God dang. Okay, so Ryan says, "Do you have any protection if someone tries to break in your car?" I do have a taser, and it's a long stick, so it's like a baton. So basically, if someone pretty much, comes in the car, I could just tase them like very far away. Yeah. So it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and when they do it, you gotta be ready, right? Yeah. Andrea says loneliness is underrated. I know. Aspire Meal Preps says, I think because most of the people are with their families, he doesn't want to bother them. Yeah, so that's the thing with like solo travel is you see the families, you see the couples, you see the friends people are with, and you hear the conversations, and you can't not hear them because it's like you're just by yourself, right? When you're with other people, like you're conversating with them, your whole like energy is verted with the person, right? But when you're by yourself, you just hear every single conversation that goes on with the wife and the husband, and you hear like the children, and then you hear like the couple arguing, and then like you hear other people mentioning like how the other parks were really good, and then you hear other people were like, oh, I don't know. It's just you hear all the conversations happening, and it's just like you're here just in the middle of all of it, and you know, you're just sitting there. You're just like, okay, we're just gonna listen to every people's conversation, which then turns on the music, tends to tune out, and it helps out a lot. So, um, someone says, Jerry says, get a pet. I know. Yeah, I know. I really want a dog, but it costs money, and yeah. Vampire Sugar Poppy says, I'm 33 and I was single for 3 years. After a 10-year relationship, it was a trip. Yeah, so I was out of the relationship in, what is it, 2013, 2014? And yeah, I was in a 5-year relationship, and then pretty much ended abruptly and stuff. So yeah, I understand how being in a relationship is. And yeah, it's it's a thing. Um, yeah. Aspire Meal Prep says, bro, you should camp in the winter in the snow and make an igloo out of snow. This one guy does that. He's million subscribers and an igloo at a campfire inside the ice. I know, I've seen that guy. That guy is crazy. Um, I don't know if I could do that, man. Yeah. Yeah. Vivette says you need a dog. I know, man. Todd says, oh yeah, hey Todd, what's up? Always talk on Instagram. Says, hey Nico, what's up? Be kind, period. I like that name. Getting a pet is a game changer. You have personality to talk to every day. I know. Oh man. But yeah, Todd says, where are you gonna put the dog on the road? I know. That's the question. That's the question. I've seen people do it in van life and car life too, but do I want to do that to a dog? That's messed up. I know. Vivette, Nico, you have commercials during your live. Awesome. I know. Well, yeah, I know. I set it up on the monetization and stuff. And like, might as well. Oh man, yeah. So traveling solo has yeah, that's how I felt about traveling solo. Is you hear conversations of other people, and you're seeing other people together and stuff, and you kind of just like, I don't know how you can't ignore that, and it's like you just are in it, and you just gotta do your merry way and just, yeah, especially like on the shuttle rides and stuff. Like you just hear every conversation, like, but that's when I put the headphones on, so I just don't hear it. Um, yeah, nothing wrong. El Grumpy says nothing wrong getting to know yourself. I know. Yeah, uh, yeah. It's just yeah, it's cool. It's fun to see the views and stuff, and I like it. I enjoy it. It's cool to see all the views and take photos of it, and like, you know, just I really love editing and video and photo and stuff, and it's really fun. The normal Asian guy with a $20 super chat. Let's go. All right. Um, where's the last place you want to finish your journey at? Ooh, where's the last place? Hmm. So I really want to visit the national parks. That's one of like my things. And to do that, ooh, there's a lot of national parks in the United States. So I don't know where is going to be the last destination. Uh, Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure where I'm going after maybe Colorado because I want to go to Arches National Park. My plan originally was to go to Wyoming, go to the Tetons. There's that there's that damn uh lint going by. Um I wanted to go to Wyoming and Yellowstone, but also at the same time I wanted to go to Colorado to see the fall colors because you know for a fact the fall colors in Colorado are like amazing. I've always seen pictures of it on Instagram, and it's been really cool to kind of see yellow, orange, all those bright colors. And yeah, so I don't know. It I'm trying to I try to set up my agenda um, to see where the hell I'm going to be going. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing some of the time. Like Aspire Meal Prep says, "Bro, the views are lit. Man, the photos are epic." Yeah, we're trying our best to edit the photos as best we can, make them clear, crisp. I would show you guys my camera, but I left it in the car. Yeah, it's a Sony Alpha A7R Mark III, and it's a mirrorless camera. And I really love like editing the photos and making them pop. And the colors, the saturation, the hue, the contrast, the brightness. It makes it really fun to kind of see. It's like a canvas. You could create it and paint it how you want. There's no rules to it. It's just your style, right? And that's what I really like about being a creative content creator is that I get to show you guys like really well thought out scenes or edits or cuts or even just talking to the camera one on one. That's a form of content creation right there. Yeah. So everyone's got to have a creative outlet. I think creative outlets are really good. Vivette says, Nico, what about Vancouver? Oof. Yeah, up north, I don't know. It's gonna get cold up there. Yeah. Yeah. Dab says, bro, why you keep repping Tesla if you don't mind? Um, I just have a lot of Tesla stuff that I just wear it. That's one. But also, I really like the car. I mean, I drive it. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, I drive the damn car. So, um, yeah. The ghost is back. Ooh. Vampire. Shell says, Central Park, Strawberry Fields. Let me write that down. Let me search it up. Strawberry Fields, Central Park. Strawberry Fields forever. Strawberry Fields. The lyric pops up. That's funny. Central Park. Strawberry Fields, Central Park. Wow. It's a 2.5 acre area of Central Park that pays tribute to the John Lennon singer. Oh, okay. Interesting. Sandman's fishing adventure in the house. For sure, love your editing. You outthought into it for sure. Hell yeah. Yeah, that edit took 14 hours, but I really got inspired by a lot of content creators, and there's this thing where it'll help you guys out if you are a creator, right? There's this thing called imitate and then innovate. So imitate means like kind of like see what people are doing that are already working, but then imitate and then innovate. Sorry, and then innovate in your own way. Try to make it your own spin on like maybe the color or the angle, or kind of like see what you can tweak here and there to kind of make it your style. That's what being creative is like being inspired by others, right? Being motivated, inspired, and uplifted by other people. That's like a cool concept to me. Is like being a creative and stuff. Wing Ding says, "Go to the Philippines." I know, and you go back to the homeland. Todd says, "Are you gonna trade up to the van when it comes out?" Oof, I don't think so because the vans they have so much maintenance cost associated with it. Yeah, I don't know. Bombay gangster with the capital in lowercase. Just in a hotel room for the day. Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna head out to Bryce Canyon. Not Bryce Canyon. It's getting late. We're gonna head out to Arches National Park, and yeah, I'm getting tired now. Oh man, speaking too much. We're gonna head out to Arches National Park, which is East Utah, and it's about a 5-hour drive. So we got more road tripping stuff to do. I also wanted to talk about editing and stuff and like being a full-time content creator. Um, since I'm kind of like new to being full-time content creator, I don't have a set schedule. So if you guys have noticed, like my lives are really random. Um, my uploads are pretty random too, and like sporadic. It's all over the place. I don't think you guys mind, but as a content creator, I do kind of mind where I'm like, damn, I'm hella unorganized, and I have so much film right now. So I have like 7 days worth of like video to edit, but we're in an abundance of film to edit, and like it's good because I can add a scene here, I could add a scene there, and I have all this film to play around with and kind of like mix and match stuff, and it's pretty cool. It's fun to kind of paint the canvas and like music has a lot to do with it. No, do you guys just like having me one on one camera, or do you guys like the edits and stuff? I wanted to kind of get you guys' opinion on that. See if you have any replies on that. How do I cook food in my Tesla? I have a Coleman burner. It's a propane stove. Yeah. Watch the video. Yeah. Jam says, "Why you got a room with 2 beds?" It was the only one they had. I just booked it because it was the only one they had. Yeah. I literally put one person and he still gave me 2 beds. One on one with the camera, both. Okay. Both. Okay. Both work. Okay, yeah. So you guys pretty much like both one-on-ones and the camera, and then yeah. So I could add it to the vlogs. I'll put like both, kind of like one-on-one talking to the camera, face camera. But I also like the voiceovers. It kind of gets you the tell, not show, not tell. That's the common theme I'm getting when I'm watching creatives, and creators that they say that you should people what you're doing, not tell them. So like not be like, today I went to the gym and then today I did this, I did that. But like the creatives and the experts, they say show yourself going to the actual gym and then doing a workout and then do the voiceover. So there's a strong balance in between, I think. Uh West by Northwest says live stream once a week, same time, same day. Folks will donate and know when to tune in. I know. Yeah. Sound a little sick. No, I'm not sick. I just tired because I've done hikes over and over and over, and I've been out in the sun all the time. So it's like I'm getting a lot of like too much sun, and like I did a 5 mile hike today, and yeah, I was just out in the sun all the time. Even when I'm living in the car, it's like I'm editing in the sun, but I'm under in the shade. But still the sun seeps through and all that. So yeah. Gonna end the live in 5 minutes. It's been an hour. Damn, it's been a whole hour. So if you guys want to send any super chats, you guys can do. If you guys want to, you guys don't have to. But to help out the channel, support the life on the road, maybe support me getting groceries and all that, which helps out a lot. So 5 minute, and then we gonna end the live. But you guys have any other questions? Just throw them in the chat. I'll answer them. Any more questions in the chat? Car living, meal prep. Maybe we could go to other. Let's see. Oh, man. Okay. Last thing is gonna be meal prep. Yeah, meal prep in the car, Coleman burner. We got a Tesla fridge in the sub trunk. Easy money. So pretty much cook outside of the car with the drawer system that I have, and that allows me to cook my stuff and wash my dishes with the Dometic water dispenser, which we talked about a little bit. And yeah, but I just wanted to show you guys the hotel stay and all that. Let me just give you all a little small tour. So we got the bed right there. We got microwave, fridge. And I don't think y'all want to see a bathroom because that's weird. Yeah. But this is the vibe that we're rocking with. And I should just do a standing one. This is nice. Yeah. Get the camera out of the car. I know. I just came back from a hike, that's why. So I was in a rush. Nico, you're doing a great job in your editing YouTube channel. Love the live. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Nam. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna end the live here, and appreciate the support. We'll catch y'all in the next video, upload and stuff. And I just wanted to show you guys like the hotel stay and good things coming. And I can't wait to show y'all like the next video. And thank y'all for being here. Really appreciate all the support and this YouTube thing. You guys are making this all possible with all the comments and yeah. All right. You guys have a nice day. Sending light and positivity your way. Hope you have a great day. We'll see y'all in the next upload.